Leroy
Jenkins. Alright, let's do this. First scary movie is actually quite humorous.
First two of them are actually decent. It's like Saw. It's like the first two are good, and then everything after it is shit.
Dude, don't even get me started on fucking Saw. Dude, what the fuck? Like, I like Saw 1 because it's like low budget and they did a lot with like, you know, the fucking, they had like, what did he have? He had like $1 million or some shit to make that movie?
Less, it's like a couple of $100,000, I think.
James Wan really did, he took like a stupid kind of concept and literally like 2 locations in that tiny budget made a solid movie. Same thing with the second one.
The first one's great. I mean, it's like the Purge thing. Like the first one is the real small scale one, and it barely shows you anything, but it's really good. And then the second one is the blown up one, and then everything else is just mediocre compared to it.
Yeah, because that's the problem. Yeah, exactly. Because for some reason they had to push out like 50 of those, and by like the third one, the story doesn't even make fucking sense anymore.
He's dead.
And it's literally just torture porn. It's just people. It's just watching people die in like horrific manners over and over.
Chester,
which I mean,
society has progressed past the need for money.
It's literally it becomes like the splatterhouse fucking genre. Like, you know, Eli Roth. Yeah. His type of movies like Hostel, fucking, where it's literally the same thing.
Hostel
people dying, getting tortured and maimed.
The first Hostel is good, but because it's fucking disgusting and it's like hard.
Yeah, the part with the Asian chick at the end of it.
Yeah.
God. Fucking nasty shit. I'm pretty sure the third one was like straight to video. The third one was like not even like theaters.
Second and third one were both. Yeah, they were both straight to DVD. I think both the sequels were.
Yeah, straight to DVD. Because I like Eli Roth's like concepts, but he just sucks as like a. I think he's executive producer. What did he direct?
It's his problem.
Was it Green Inferno?
Could have been.
He like directed Green Inferno, and that one was just schlock as well.
The problem is with him though, he takes a really decent concept and shits all over it because he can't execute it well. It's like
exactly.
Yeah, the first open season goated. After that,
I didn't even know there was more than one.
There's 2.
There's like 5.
No, there's
like 5. Who's asking for these? Did they ever make a sequel to Over the Hedge? That was a solid fucking movie.
No, they wanted to preserve it.
Hey, I don't mind them preserving Over the Hedge. Over the Hedge is solid.
Same thing with Megamind, you know?
Megamind is...
Okay, actually, Megamind's actually pretty good.
Megamind's
That's why they wanted to preserve it.
Yeah, I guess that's why there's no sequel to it. I actually like Megamind a lot.
Me and the Big Balls guys watched that more recently, and it's Megamind still holds it.
Yeah, because like I don't really watch like those animated Pixar. Like I've seen them, but I don't like go out of my way to rewatch them. I don't really watch the new ones, like especially Disney type shit. You know, like the new Toy Story or Moana or any of that shit.
What's that one? There's one coming out called Soul. Trent Reznor and Atticus Ross are doing the soundtrack for it, so I checked that out purely for the soundtrack.
Right. Dude, this nigga Reznor. No, yeah, Eli Roth. See, he did Hostel. He did Cabin Fever, which is like I don't even think Cabin Fever was like that good of a concept. It's kind of, you know, it's the same shit. It's if you go in a cabin in the middle of the woods, there's like an outbreak of like a flesh-eating virus. Like, I mean, sure, but it's kind of boring.
Kill. Next movie.
I think they made a remake, or they made something called like, it was like Cabin Fever like 0 or some shit, Patient Zero. I don't know. Like, if you want to see a good and like virus infection movie, 28 days later.
28 days, yeah,
to some extent, 28 weeks later. Yeah.
28 days later. There's not that much.
Oh fuck! I had another one. Oh, I watched this other one from 2010 called The Crazies. It wasn't terrible.
I've seen that one.
The Crazies. It wasn't terrible, but it was. I'm pretty sure it was a remake of like another old fucking movie too. Like there's a like 70s version of The Crazies.
Yeah, I think so.
I like The Crazy Lie. 28 days later, 28 weeks later, fucking excellent. Though they're apparently they're gonna make another one, weren't they?
I'm trying to think of.
The Walking Dead season 1.
Well, The Walking Dead, Fear the Walking Dead, The Talking Dead. What movie? We described the horror movie or the zombie movie. Oh Jesus!
It's the Korean zombie movie.
Train to Busan.
Oh yeah, the train one.
Yeah. That one's. There's another one that like I watched on Netflix recently. There's a sequel? Shit, I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
I watched on Netflix recently that like people started going viral and trending like on some Bird Box.
These fuckers are still arguing about the fucking Deftones remix album in the group chat. Like
they're still going on about this? Like it's like a 3. Yeah, they're both just molding over the fucking Deftones remix album right now. My favorite part of 20 Days Later is how it starts from like some PETA motherfuckers like, hey, you guys can't, you you guys kind of have the chimpanzee in captivity, and then that one bitch opens the cage, and the chimp just jumps out and immediately like mauls her to death, and like fucking starts the whole like chain of events. I was like, yo, holy shit. And it's the same thing with 20 Weeks Later. That opening's heavy as shit, where it's just the dude running for his fucking life to that fucking song. Now, what's that song called from the beginning of 20 Weeks Later? In the house, in like a heartbeat or some shit? Out the house in a heart, something house heartbeat. I don't know. I don't remember exactly.
Man.
In the house, where he just. I like how she survives too, and she has the fucking like she has like she's like what's the word? A carrier. Like she has the virus, but she doesn't have the symptoms of it. And then immediately he's like, oh, he just sneaks in to talk to her, and he's like, oh, like my wife, and she's like, oh, he kisses her, and boom, just becomes a rage monster, just beats her to death. I was like, holy shit.
Yeah, I love how they didn't do like the stupid, like stereotypical zombie thing of, oh, it's deformed person. It's literally just, here's this insane.
Guys, the cure for the zombie is love. I can't even name other zombie movies. I really like well, obviously Night of the Living Dead is classic, but I really like what is it, Day of the Dead? Yeah, Day of the Dead. Day of the, the one where it's like the bunker. Oh, dude, Bruce Willis voices fucking RJ in Over the Hedge.
Yeah.
When the imposter exists.
I looked up good zombie films, and there's 20 Weeks Later, Dawn of the Dead, Zombieland, which I guess I kind of like Zombieland. Sure, Shaun of the Dead, which is fine.
It's not a horror film really, but it's really good.
Yeah, it's funny. World War Z, which is fucking stupid. Like, this movie sucks. The book is better. Day of the Dead, The Walking Dead. Don't eat. Okay, this website is. I'm gonna start taking this website seriously. This is going by ratings because just Resident Evil. The Resident Evil films are good zombie films. What?
Mila Jovovich. It's Slipknot soundtrack funny.
Okay, never mind. It's good. No, it literally. He didn't. The fucking Paul W.S. Anderson. He literally made those films so his wife could be famous.
He literally. It'd be cool if they got Rob Zombie to direct like a Resident Evil 7 film. I think
I would watch the fuck out of that.
That'd be really good.
Rob Zombie, because Devil's Rejects. I really enjoyed the House, Thousand Corpses, Devil's Rejects.
House and Devil's
fucking great.
Three from Hell is decent as well. It's just not as good as the other two.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Paul W.S. Anderson. The only other film he made was he made the fucking Alien vs Predator film, which is like corny, campy.
It's dumb, but it's worth a watch, I guess.
Yeah, it's entertaining at least. It's fun to watch. The part where that one dude's like cocooned on the wall and he has the gun and he like kills that one like facehugger and he's like, oh, let's go, but then he like looks and there's like 400 of them like just right there.
All the Alien films are dumb though, in the sense that why would you put your face over the thing like?
Okay, yeah, Alien 1, fucking what's his name, Kane?
I can't remember. All I know is that the first two Alien films are good, and then 3 and 4.
First two are great.
No, the first 3 are good. I actually like the third one. I think it's
3 is pretty solid, honestly.
4 is.
It's an interesting concept
where
it's like a prison planet with only men. The fourth one, there's a bunch of good shit in the fourth one that was cut out of the movie. There's a part where like and then they left in all the dumb shit.
Yeah, and then.
I think the dialogue is stupid because they have Joss Whedon writing it.
And then 5 is Covenant, isn't it?
Yeah, Prometheus is like
Prometheus 2.
It's funny because I didn't think Prometheus was great, but it was whatever.
Prometheus isn't a good Alien film, but it is a good film.
Yeah, it's an interesting science fiction film. Yeah. Ridley Scott fucking deal. But watching Alien Covenant, it made Prometheus better because Alien Covenant was trashy. That was fucking stupid.
It doesn't have the same effect
as
the other one, because the other ones worked because it's practical
like
effects.
Unknown.
Yeah.
Fucking
it uses
fear of the unknown. Fucking like what's it like? It's like as an alien. Just get to the fucking alien already. None of this like Michael Fassbender teaching himself how to play the recorder. Weird shit.
It's trying to do the Prometheus meaning of life. It's question of existence, deep shit. But like also try to be an alien film as well. And
yeah, try and be dumb. They have to include the scene where they're taking a shower together and they get fucking killed by the alien.
Yeah, which is cool, but it's dumb.
Yeah, I mean, like, make up your mind, really, Scott. Like, what do you do?
Yeah, I think it's just because Prometheus didn't do well commercially, and it cost a shit ton to make. So they're just like, okay, we're gonna put Alien on the title, so more people might see it.
Yeah, if only movies weren't based, were like judged, like, you know, this is not like public opinion or audience score. I'm talking about like the executives, the big money bag fuckers. They liked the movies more for the concepts and for like, you know, the execution rather than just how much money is he gonna make me. Is he gonna like recoup the cost? Is he gonna make me like $1 million, like $1 kajillion? Like the thing is fucking literally classified as one of the greatest horror movies of all time. When it came out, it flopped, and the executives were like the Thing, the 1982 version Thing. And John Carpenter, he got kicked off of like 7 different movies because they were like, dude, you suck. The Thing sucked. Like, get out of here.
Yeah, but it's not even that they're bad. It's because people didn't get it at the time, or it's because it didn't do well commercially. But that's entirely dependent. It's entirely dependent on. It's really good. It's brilliant. But it's entirely dependent on people as well. Like, you see how every Marvel film is just going to turn into the exact same film now from now on.
Could be terrible. Marvel film could be fucking just boring schlock. It could literally be like 4 hours of like someone farting, and then people would be like, dude, Marvel? Everyone go watch this movie? Dude, people will watch the Marvel movie in theaters like 9 times? Like, what the fuck?
It's another thing that depends on who's involved with it, and if they actually give a shit about making a film, or if it's just, okay, Disney have hired me to make money, and that's what I'm going to do. Like, James Gunn looks like he legitimately enjoys doing what he's doing. Taika Waititi.
Yeah, James Gunn is like a rare fucking find. I like his writing. He made that one gross ass horror movie Slither, which is
oh yeah, that's fucking weird.
And the Belko Experiment, which is
that's Fortnite but real.
Fortnite Office Edition.
Yeah.
Because The Thing, I mean, no, honestly, because I don't know any other horror movies I like as much as The Thing. Like I gotta compile like my top 5. Because The Thing definitely top 5 fucking greatest horror films of all time. Because you remember we were watching it and there's so much like jam packed into it, and I was hoping it would be longer too. I felt like it was too short, and I finished watching it. And I was like, dude, the movie needs to be like another fucking like 30 minutes. Like, Jesus Christ, this is great. Just the paranoia.
The ending is really.
All
good
these
as well.
films are the same. I mean, Scorsese had a good point. I was watching that fucking Regular Media video, and they were talking about Scorsese was comparing Marvel films to like a. They're like, dude, everyone's mad at Martin Scorsese for being completely right, because he compared the Marvel films to like a roller coaster ride. Like, sure, it's entertaining and it's like you have a good time, but it's not like true cinema. It's not kino.
There's very little rewatch value to a lot of Marvel films.
And another thing, it's like you have to watch all of them to like understand the fucking like Avengers Endgame. You would not make any sense if you haven't watched like the other like 40 Marvel movies.
And even then, there's stuff you won't get into films unless you've read the 50.
The comics or something. I mean, I don't mind that they exist. I don't mind that they exist. I don't mind these comic book nerds get like movies and shit and shows, but like don't compare it to like actual good cinema.
Make them good, right? Because you can have a case where you can have good comic book films. You can have The Dark Knight. You can have Logan. You can have Watchmen. You can have like you can have good ones, but like there's just so much mediocre ones.
I was just thinking about the Marvel ones, but yeah, I forgot. Logan was great. Fucking Watchmen is fucking excellent.
Watchmen isn't as good as the comic, but it's still a really good film. The series is brilliant as well.
I should start. I want to watch the series. I haven't seen it. It's on HBO Max or some shit. What was Mel Gibson working on? Have you seen The Lighthouse, Darragh?
No, actually I haven't. Some people keep telling me I need to watch it because Robert Pattinson, he's actually a good actor. He's not just the shit fucker from Twilight.
Fucking vampire Twilight.
Yeah.
I thought he was fine in it because he's not like. Willem Dafoe really like steals the fucking show in that movie. Even if it's a bad movie, he's still a great like role in the thing. Like
Willem Dafoe's in the first Spider-Man one, and he's Green Goblin, and it's like the best part about the film.
He's the best. Like, I like Spider-Man 1 because that's like the first Spider-Man movie I watched. I grew up watching those fucking Tobey Maguire Spider-Man films, and they're really cheesy, really comic booky.
They work,
but like but Willem Dafoe is like the best part of the first movie. It's Godspeed, Spider-Man.
Yeah, it's Sam Raimi directed those films. Like, he did The Evil Dead.
Yeah, Evil Dead. Yeah, he's gonna direct he's coming back to direct the Doctor Strange sequel, which is I hope that if it's gonna be concerning multiverse shit. This is gonna be probably one of those like actual good, interesting, entertaining fucking MCU movies.
He's gonna have to throw Bruce Campbell in there then.
People are like, dude, because first off, the next Spider-Man, Doc Ock from Spider-Man 2 is coming back.
Yeah,
and Electro from the main Spider-Man.
Daredevil from the Netflix series as well is going to be in it, which is I'm happy with.
Wait, actually, that's
Charlie
I thought Netflix series was actually pretty. I thought the Daredevil's Netflix series was pretty great.
Daredevil is brilliant. Punisher's great. Jessica Jones season 1 and Luke Cage season 1 are all fantastic.
Yeah, no one mentioned Iron Fist because no one watched Iron Fist.
I watched all of it. It's not good.
Yeah, shit.
Season one is Season 1 is okay and it's worth a watch, but season 2 is just painfully boring.
No, season 2 is probably the. I like season 3, but season 2 is the best one because that the fucking Punisher in it.
No, that season 2 Daredevil is on top.
That's straight from the comics too. When he's like chained up on the roof and he's like they're trying to argue about like the morality of killing people, and he's like, "You just murder people." But I mean, it's great because they both have good points to make. He's like, "You fucking beat them up," but then they go like to prison, whatever. They come out like a couple months later, and then they do the same shit. And he's like, "What I do permanently keeps them off the streets." And then Daredevil was like, "You fucking sick bastard!" And they're just arguing the whole time. That was great.
I'm a lawyer. I defend rapists. I'm better than you.
I'm a fucking lawyer. What's it called? And I thought not only Charlie Cox or fucking John Bernthal as Punisher, because he's great as Punisher, but fucking
that's because it's the only role he's
Vincent D'Onofrio was fucking Kingpin.
Oh no, you need to bring him in because he's just a fantastic actor as well. Like he's the guy in fucking.
He's a big ass.
He's the guy in Full Metal Jacket.
Yeah, it's the same dude, Private Pile.
Yeah.
Dude, Spider-Verse, he's literally like. He takes up the entire screen, like, in some shots. He's literally that fucking gigantic.
It's funny.
Which is cartoony as shit. But then it gets... No, because you think... I thought it was funny, but it got real fast, because he fucking killed Spider-Man. Spider-Man's like, it's not gonna work. You can't bring your family back. And he's like... Ah! And he just smashes him. I was like, holy shit. They really killed him.
Yeah.
I thought he was just gonna, like, beat him up or some shit. Nah. Fucking, Vincent D'Onofrio, John Bernthal... There's those gems in them. There's a lot of actors, like, really well-known... Like prestigious actors that are coming to MC. Fucking Christian Bale is gonna be in the next Thor.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, Christian Bale's not even like a celebrity. He's just like he's an actor. Like, he's an purest form of it. He's an actor. He just likes to be in movies. And this motherfucker's gonna be in MCU.
Patrick Bateman in Thor. Confirmed.
Patrick Bateman in Thor. God, Christian Bale is so good. He's good in the Batman trilogy. He's good in the and I've seen in the Dick Cheney movie. He's brilliant in fucking American Psycho.
Yeah, I didn't watch that. Vice, yeah, I haven't seen that yet.
Yeah, Vice is pretty good. Yeah, it goes in on like conspiracies and shit, and it's really nice.
The one I seen where he lost a shit ton of weight for it, The Machinist. That one, that's fucking brilliant.
Oh yeah. He's the guy that puts on like 400 pounds, or he loses like 200 pounds to play like a fucking character. Let me see who else is in the MCU though. It's like an actual actor. Like, well-known fucking...
Kate Blanchett was hella in Thor 3.
Oh, yeah. She's another fucking... She's actually, like... Because I wouldn't say that, like, the actors that are already in... You know, the ones that play, like, the Avengers and, like, the Guardians obviously aren't, like, real actors, but, like, that's all they're known for at this point. That's all they're known for. Like, I like Chris Pratt in Wanted. With James McAvoy smashes his teeth in with a fucking, like, keyboard.
Chris Evans was in a lot of like comedy stuff before then, and then Scarlett Johansson's in.
Yeah, he's in like rom-coms and shit.
Robert Downey Jr. was in a bunch of shit too, though.
Yeah, Benedict Cumberbatch is like a solid fucking.
Yeah, he was Sherlock Holmes for years.
Yeah, he's Sherlock Holmes, and he's like in what is it? He's in that new fucking movie. Oh, he's Smaug. In the Hobbit.
Yeah, he's the guy.
Just, dude, that part's fucking. When he's like in that fucking room, Diego. You ever seen the Hobbit? The Order of the Rings?
He did the mocap for the dragon as well. Like he that's mad. Like he did the mocap for it like as well somehow.
Oh yeah, that video of him like crawling around on the floor, like jumping and shit.
It's fucking weird.
Yeah, there's some. What actors aren't like really well known for? Yeah, okay, Tom Holland's one. Like I don't think anyone's. I haven't seen him in any other film than Spider-Man. He's like, he's in that one movie that based on the book, like the light one, City of something, City of Z, City of Sunny, Light of. I don't really remember. Paul Rudd's in a bunch of shit, but Paul Rudd's like a comedy actor because he's an Anchorman and he's like 40-year-old virgin and shit. So I don't really mind Paul Rudd.
He's in Anchorman, like that's like Anchorman's
Sex
just
Panther.
Anchorman's just a top tier film. Like it's the second one.
Anchorman's fucking hilarious. Works every time. I'm gonna be honest with you, that smells like pure gasoline. And then he goes over there, he's like, oh, what is that fucking smell? Chris Hemsworth is in a bunch. He's in comedies, but he's also in action movies.
He was in a lot of Australian soap operas and shit, wasn't he? Like that was how he.
Yeah, I remember he was in one of the Star Trek films. He was in the New Men in Black. He was in Red Dawn, Diego, the shitty remake of Red Dawn that has Josh from Drake and Josh. Chris Hemsworth. He's the one that gets sniped. He's just walking by a window, like you think the hero's gonna save the day, then he gets sniped by like Spetsnaz and they fucking ambush them. Chris Evans, a bunch of rom-coms. Yeah, Robert Downey Jr.'s been a bunch of shit. fucking what's his name? The dude who plays Benicio del Toro.
Oh,
he's a solid actor.
huge.
He's
Yeah,
in the
he's
MCU.
huge, yeah, he's the collector.
Yeah, Benicio del Toro. I fucking loved him in I recently rewatched Sicario and the sequel. Fucking what is it called? Day of the Soldado or some shit.
Yeah.
We saw in Sicario.
Oh shit! I think I watched that like at fucking 4 a.m. one time, like during the summer, like that first one, and I don't remember it.
Yeah.
Except for like I remember like, does he die in the end or he has
Nah,
something
he's in
on
the-
someone? I can't remember.
Yeah, he because the whole movie, you think he's like a black ops agent, and he gets Emily Blunt to like he like fucking betrays her because he's not actually like trying to stop like the narco shit. He's just trying to get revenge on this one drug kingpin that like murdered his daughter.
Yeah.
And then at the end, he's like, sign this document. He's like gun to her head. He's like, sign this document, or I will fucking kill you.
Yeah.
Because like proving that like none of that happened, that, like to like retract her like evidence and statement, all that shit.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Because Sicario is solid. Because Dennis,
That was
what's his
a
name?
good
Dennis Villeneuve? I don't know how you pronounce it. He's a fucking great director. He made Blade Runner and fucking Sicario, and he's making Dune.
I can't
All those
get
actors
excited
that I
over
like-
Dune. I don't know. I just
Over Dune.
no, I'll see it when it
I'm
comes
gonna wait
out.
to
Man.
see
I
it.
don't know. It's like
Well, no.
it's not on my. What's next? The Justice League remake. That's the next big thing that I'm looking for.
Oh, also another big name actor. That's like a pretty big part of MCU. Is fucking Samuel Jackson.
Oh,
Samuel Jackson's been in
yeah.
a lot of shit. And he's literally like one of like the top, like the most. What's the word? Oh
He's
wait,
the
look at
biggest
this. No,
actor.
not even. Look right here. In live action roles. Oh, and number one is Stan Lee because it includes cameos.
Because
But
he's
highest
in
grossing
every Marvel
actor.
film.
Yeah, 'cause he's literally in every armor. That's not fair. But like for like talking about actual roles, Samuel Jackson's literally the highest grossing actor of all time. He's in Star Wars. Yeah, he's in Mace Windu. He's in he was in. I'm not. Pulp Fiction didn't make a lot of money because this is back then. But he was in Jackie Brown and Django Unchained and The Hateful Eight. He was in those newer like Tarantino films.
Yeah,
What else? He was in Six on a Plane. And then in Glass. He's in Incredibles. He's in fucking Star Wars. He's in fucking. He's in Oh yeah, he voices like the main antagonist in San Andreas. Yeah, that's not even a movie. He voices Officer Tenpenny from fucking San Andreas. Yeah. Who else is highest grossing actor? Because I think another iconic actor like that's fucking. I don't know. I'm gonna look. Iconic fucking actor is what's his name?
Michael
Oh,
Douglas.
it's not
is
coming to
in
my head.
Ant-Man.
Oh yeah, Michael Douglas. Oh, Andy Serkis. He's
No,
He's that dude that gets his arm cut off.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Literally, this top 30 of like actors, are all people that were in the MCU and they're in here because like Robert Downey Jr. Yeah, he's a big actor anyway. Then Andy Serkis, Andy Serkis is fucking Lord of the Rings, fucking Star Wars and shit. Then we have Chris Evans, Don Cheadle, Benedict Cumberbatch, Jon Favreau, Gwyneth Paltrow. Robert Downey Jr. literally is like the definition of like this nigga turning his life around because he was like fucking jail thing. Then he becomes like fucking. He was because I liked him in Tropic Thunder and in Zodiac.
Yeah, no, he's great. Tropic Thunder. Tropic Thunder's amazing.
Tropic Thunder. Dude, my favorite part of Tropic Thunder isn't even like the actual movie. The fake previews before that. Tobey Maguire is like a gay monk. God, that's fucking hilarious. And then he was in fucking Sherlock Holmes as Sherlock Holmes. Jake Gyllenhaal he's pretty solid. He was fucking Mysterio. Because he was in Prisoners and Enemy, which are like those fucking. I'm not gonna say Enemy's like super like artsy fucking art fucking type film. There's that part with the end. Have you seen that movie, Enemy? See, it's why he's just like chilling. Then he finds a guy. He like watches a movie once, and he sees like an identical like copy of him, and he doesn't have like any twins he knows of or anything. And it's just him like finding his doppelganger and like conversing with this guy. And then you gotta watch it. I think it's on Netflix. Brad's mauling because that guy Trevor Jackson blocked him. Diego, you're gonna DM him like you can cup it up and block me, but your remix fucking blows. Oh, Jake Johnson, fucking Donnie Darko. I gotta fucking forget. Yeah,
Rabbit.
he's in that one movie Rocket Boys. You ever watch Rocket Boys, yo? Or it's called October Sky, but it's like the anime for Rocket Boys. No, it's based on that true story of that motherfucker who he actually works at NASA now. But they make like a rocket ship or some shit, and his dad just work in the coal mines, fucker.
You see the thing that came out that said that the Leroy Jenkins video is actually staged?
The what is video? Is it stage?
The Leroy Jenkins video.
Oh yeah, it was staged. It was like they were trying to advertise their like server or their clan or something, and they were like, let's make a funny internet video. And I remember they came out afterwards, and people were like, this is fake? What? Of course it was fake. We watching Joe Rogan podcast. I was watching a clip earlier, and they're talking about like this dude was on his podcast telling a story about like he saved a kid's life who was like bleeding to death because he got attacked by like a fucking like no, he like this kid like got his arm crushed, and this guy who had like medical training was like saved him from bleeding to death or whatever. And Joe's like, that's crazy. Now, dude, if a chimp attacks you, he'll go for your balls. He'll like rip your balls off. I was like, wait a minute, what? No, you know what's awkward? Like, you know what is an awkward situation for fucking Disney? Like, what do they do with Black Panther now? Because they were planning like 3 movies and like his own show and shit. Now he's dead. The bitch who plays Shuri is like an anti-vaxxer, so she's like clinically brain dead.
I mean, you shouldn't be anti-vax for the reasons that it's gonna be bad for you. The vaccine's bad for you. The only reasonable like evidence to suggest that is the way they're made and the people who are selling them is the only reason you should be against it. Because it's like Bill Gates and shit testing it on millions of miners and unpaid slave workers who'd like make fucking computers for Microsoft and shit, mining lithium in the mines. That's who they're testing it on, like just killing them all.
Yeah, you can. This is like a fucking like finicky thing because it's not only that like you can be anti-vax for like or again not like anti-vax or completely against all vaccines, but you can be like skeptical. But it's just most oftentimes people that are like anti-vax are completely against like any vaccine of any sort, and they're like, you know, like a flat earther, or they're just some other shit that doesn't make sense at all.
It's the stupid stuff like people saying like, oh, they're gonna put tracking chips in the coronavirus vaccine. That's your phone is the tracking chip already though.
Yeah, they're like, dude, government's gonna track us. Nigga, you have your phone. They know where you are already. Or they're saying cuss out like, dude, fucking Elon Musk implant chip in my head. Let's go. Bruh, dude, this nigga Matthew's gone. He's not coming back. Matthew's gonna get a straight booking. God damn it. Fucking irony group chats. Get me the fuck out of there.
Hey, yo, who picked me?